Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is an update to the keyboard shortcuts in Interface Adjust mod today on June 19th, 2013. This mod has been updated to allow for a few more features to be implemented. First off, let's talk about the Interface Adjust feature. This makes it so that the character selection screen opens up slightly to the right instead of overlapping with your regular character interface. It's just a small modification that makes the game more user-friendly. Keyboard Shortcuts adds 11 key bindings to the game, or hotkeys. Let's talk about how some of these key bindings can help make your life a little bit simpler. The Z key can be used to raise troops in any county that you have control over. Whether it's your own personal domain, like say, in this case, Venice, where I can click the Z key to open up my local liege levies, or if it's in a vassal's holdings, like say, the Jarl of Brunswick. I can raise his troops, which is equivalent to pressing the Raise Local Liege Levies button by pressing Z here, or I can do it in any of the other controlled counties that he has. Now the C key can be used to raise ships in any county that he has control over. This functions the exact same as with armies, but can be used on all coastal provinces. The X key can be used to disband units. So if I press X, I'll get this pop up. The Z key will cancel, while the C key confirms. So Z, select the army, X, and then Z again will cancel, X, C confirms. This allows you to very rapidly raise an army, disband it, raise an army, disband it. If you want to move your troops around to position them in the best positions possible, then you can do it very quickly in that way. Now let's say that you have a group of men that are already ready to go and attack. Well, if they are on a coastal province with ships in port, you can take these men and combine them together and then press the V key to put them onto the ships. If you have ships selected and there are men inside the ships, the V key will select those men. So you can basically take the men who are on the shore, put them in the ships, press V again, right click to take them off the ships. The B key, while selecting a single army, opens up the new unit interface. The B key, while selecting multiple armies, will combine them using the Merge Selected button right here. So B is a multifunction button. It combines and it splits. If you're on the character or the army balancing screen, B sends the bottom listed flank or unit to the right. You can press and hold B to send a number of troops very rapidly from one side to the next. From here, you can press Z to move them from right to left. So B brings them to the right, Z takes them to the left. You can combine a lot of these keybinds to make it very, very quick to create new armies. So for instance, to select the army, I press B to create a new flank. I click right here to select the larger unit, press B again, click again, press B again. Let's say I want to make small raiding parties of about 1,000 men. I can very quickly just put together smaller groups, like so. Now we have 14 separate armies that are above 1,000 troops, roughly. Now from here, let's say I want to put them all onto the ships. You can select the army and then press V, and one of them will get into the ship. But I find it's actually simpler if you have pre-split armies to send the ships to sea. Wait till the ships are at sea, then right-click and just send them all this way. I have a few invite to plots that I was demonstrating recently. Getting a lot of spam. Now once they're on the ships, again we can press V to select the armies, and V can also be used if you have multiple armies selected to deselect the bottom troop. I'm pressing V to slowly deselect them. This is very useful for raiding because I can take my army, right click on a county with everyone, press V once, right click on a separate county, V again, right-click, V, right-click, V, right-click, V, right-click, etc. until we've got armies spread out on every single holding in a very nice fan pattern. This is incredibly useful for raiding. Now, if you're in a position where you want to actually siege, on the other hand, I'm going to press B to combine them all, and then I'm hostile with this character, so I'll take my army, put them on Holland. I can press the Z key while sieging to toggle between the siege interface. I can again press X if I wanted to disband, which would be a poor idea. C can be used to assault if you have the requisite amount of time. So C, if I press C right now, will cue the assault. When the event window pops up, Let's turn that siege notification on, for example. We'll assault the next holding as well. Oh, looks like that one's already been burnt to the ground. Very quickly to move everyone over here. And... oh, these have all been burnt to the ground. Alright, well let's move inland then. So we can quickly move our men here. Now once they're here, again, if we assault, when the event window pops up here, the Z key will click Go To, the C key will confirm. So if you want to, you can very quickly assault through holdings over and over and over again by just waiting and then pressing the C key. Now, C can also be used on diplomacy interaction. So say for example I want to ransom prisoner. I can click on this unit, press the C key to confirm or send the diplomatic relations request. I can also use it to release to release from prison or any other interaction on the diplomacy screen. If I want to invite numerous people to a plot, I can click on a plot, go here, and instead of inviting a one by clicking and then sending, and then going back to the character intrigue screen, I find it's much quicker to right-click, left-click on the invite to plot, and then press C, right-click, left-click C, right-click, left-click C, etc. And let's say that we have a plot that we want to have actually canceled. We know about a plot that we want to just go through this list and get people to stop. It's fastest to right-click, go to the end to plot, press C, and then press the B key, which is a back button. So right-click, end plot, CB, right-click, left-click, CB, etc. It's not quite as fast as I'd like. It's not an end-all button, but it's much quicker than trying to just do it without keyboard shortcuts. You can handle a large realm by using that feature. Let's see, what else do we have? The L key can be used to flag troops as looters, right here. And we've also got the N key, which can toggle between the trade tab. M will select holdings, N selects trade. We've got comma, which will open up your ledger. Comma again will close the ledger. Period will open the Find Characters interface. Period again closes. And the question mark or / button opens up the Find Title interface. And so that just about does it for keyboard shortcuts and interface adjust. I hope that this helps you, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. We'll see you soon.